Welcome, 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 welcome back, family. Welcome to the Reiki Healing Hope Community, a place to heal, relax, be yourself, and be surrounded by those who want to see you blossom and/or bloom. I am Jessica. Sup? I also go by Jed. I am a Reiki Master Teacher and Intuitive, and today we have a special healing session. It's kind of like a series that we're going to be doing for the next week or so, and it is going to be a chakra cleansing series, and I may or may not have some special news, but I'm trying to decide when I'm going to drop that. Anyway, if you're new to the community, welcome, babies. This is your nightly self-care routine, so now that you're new, welcome. You get one kiss on the forehead. And for all of my returning babies, yes, you get even more kisses as a returning baby. Mama loves you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start this series off with the root. And we start our sessions off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer, it's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, to have your permission to say a prayer. Okay, let's go. You ready? Man, touch you. Just relax here. Dear universe and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am, Ashe. Okay, so let's do that. So deep breath in, exhale, and we're going to start at the root, and the root is at the base of your spine. So we're going to go all the way down and just take a couple moments here. Now, things that you can do is you can kind of choose, like perhaps a hasta mudra, which are hand positions. You can choose a hand position that is appropriate for what feels comfortable to you. You can also do some research on the different meanings of what you need to bring into your life, or you can just rest. I'm like acting like you can see. You could just rest your hands right there on your lap as we work through this session. You can be lying back. You can be sitting up. You can be doing stuff, whatever. So going there into the root. And so when working with the root here, we want to make sure that everything is balanced. Just go in and start to shift here. Okay. And also removing and moving out anything that may take up too much space, if that means something. What I mean by that is when something takes up too much space in the body, what ends up happening is the energy can't flow down properly, which is a gesture of manifesting. So that root chakra is that last, or technically first, chakra in order to get into the material world. And if it can't go down, then the energy can't go up as well, which is a gesture of going up and receiving and attaining and getting wisdom. So we need to go down as much as we need to go up. Let's just work through any blockages there and move out anything that needs to be shifted. Okay, keep breathing. Okay, balance that here. Just slow and steady. see them, you'll kind of be living in like la la fantasy land for a long time. And it's important that we have those fantasies, that we have those dreams, we goals, all of those things. But then we have to push them down. Because here's the thing, when I say push them down into reality. Because we can get satisfaction from fantasizing about what we want, and honestly that's kind of a positive thing, because if you believe it, you can get used to it, even if it makes you scared. That's like a really big thing. But if you get stuck there, you just get stuck off the thought of it and not really being able to taste the full bodied experience of it once it manifests into the physical. You're really selling yourself short. So we're taking that energy and we're sending it through the room. Previous times when I've done this chakra series, I really took the time to always go through the crown, going down. And it's important this series to go through the root, because we need to understand that bringing things into the material is just as important as attaining knowledge from the esoteric. And when I say material, I'm not saying someone is materialistic or greedy or something like that. What I'm saying is that everything that is within you, that you feel that you are here to live out that purpose, needs to come out into the physical world. And if it doesn't come out into the physical world, it just stays trapped up here. And after years and years of not pursuing what it is that you want, that you care about, not going that extra mile for what your soul wants, you start to feel sad, or you start to feel kind of disillusioned, or you start to feel bitter and jaded and all those things, when it's very simple. Take those fantasies, bring them out into reality. Yes, you will be vulnerable. People will see it, and maybe that's not what they think of you. That's not your problem. Who cares? Who cares about that? Other things that could come up is that you'll grow. You will have a new experience of yourself, and sometimes, as much as it can be easy to externalize and say, so-and-so, makes me feel this kind of way, that's why I'm afraid to do it. I want to say most of the time, it's a lot of self-imposed sabotage, meaning I'm not used to myself like that. So it makes me really uncomfortable that now I have to grow past my edge, past my limit, in order to step into this next, whatever it is, in order to fulfill this next, whatever it is, in order to reach my potential at this moment in my life. Just know it's a part of the process. We all have an edge and we just work a little bit more. I think when we're younger, we're a little bit more hard-headed. We be skipping over the edges. We literally just jump off the cliff, or we will refuse to go to the edge at all. Just a hot mess, okay? And you know what? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes people get older and they don't change. They do the same shit over and over again. But I'm saying all of that to say that just practice in your own way of just widening up. And that's taking up space, being heard, but knowing that if it is in your heart, it is worth being out in reality. It's worth being out in the physical. You do not have to be sad or feel like there's something, some invisible bar that you have to reach before you're allowed to share yourself with the world, before you're allowed to advocate for your dreams. No. I'm just going to keep cleansing that out. And I want you to take some breaths here, because I want to remind you to get back into your body, to get back to that feeling in your body, to remind yourself, I am here, I'm alive, I am present, and I'm ready. And so just clearing out any blockages that have to do with money, that have to do with community support, emotional balance, well-being, now sing whatever that is for you. Just balance it, balance it, balance it, balance it, balance it, and release. So just pulling away any excuses. And sometimes you may not necessarily know what the excuse is, it just feels heavy. And if something feels really heavy on you, in order to kind of get it off of you, you have to lighten up things within your body. And lightening up things typically means you can't take things as personal. You can't take things as serious. You can't, as I say, beat a dead horse. You can't expect a new outcome to come from the same approach to something. And there's a difference between that and discipline. Discipline is you're making movement towards where you want to go, but you just don't feel like doing it. But you are making movement in progress. Might be a little bit slower, might be a little bit faster, but you just don't want to do it. Versus what I'm talking about over here, insanity, is you're not going anywhere. Sometimes you might go backwards a little bit, but you don't want to go to your edge and learn a new process or think of a new approach, because maybe at one time it worked for you then, but it doesn't work for you now. I just need you to know the difference. One is you're working towards progress. One thing is you're going, you just don't feel like doing it. The other thing is you're not really going anywhere. And let me tell you something. This one over here is typically when you're safe. This one is when you're uncomfortable. There's discomfort and there's growth. There's a reason why people do this. A lot of times, there's not really, you're going nowhere and you hate doing it, that's typically not it. You may not like where you're not going, you may not like, okay, I'm not going anywhere, but there's a sense of comfort. Well, I've always done it this way, I don't feel like doing it another way, and there's a bitterness about it. Versus over here, which is like okay, I'm open to this new way, but it's hard. It's hard showing up each and every day and just trying and, putting yourself out there. That's difficult. Versus I'm too afraid to step out of my bubble, so I'm going to just complain. I don't like it, but I know how to do it, and I'm just going to complain. Versus over here. So I just wanted to separate the two because there's a difference. So live over here, but take your time instead of feeling like you gotta rush to the goal or rush to the direction. Just take your time. Don't freak yourself out and just traumatize your nervous system. Take your time. Just move a little bit over there. And our body will always do whatever it can do to keep us safe. So that's why we may not like where we're at, but we'll stay there because we understand it. There's a safety behind it. But understand that there will be a new normal if you push your body to a new limit. Just take your time in doing that. And just balance. Keep going. That is why the rebirth healing circle with the cleanses that have been happening every Sunday, that's why they're so important. Because if there's a heaviness, a need to just let go, that is one of the places to do so. And we're doing that to the new year, baby. Just work that through. Okay, take some breaths here. Tell me how you feel. How's it feel? we can make it. Don't feel like you can't make it. We can make it. We just take our time. We all got different timelines. So you just take your time. Breathe in and out. Relax. Well, babies, I hope you liked part 1, which was the root chakra cleanse. Again, we're going to go through all of the chakras, and I'm going to have a special announcement. I gotta decide when I'm going to announce this thing. But until then, you can join me on the Patreon community. It's $3 a month, and we are doing until the new year the rebirth cleanse that I was just talking about. I have put up some healing cleanses, and you can follow those cleanses as well. And then we meet every Sunday just to check in with each other and see how it's going. So until next time, babies, if no one has said it, let me go ahead and say it. I love you, but make sure you love yourself a little bit more each and every day.